A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for game two. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Taylor. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Philly. Now to the plate, number 9. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2. So here's how the Phillies.
So digging in now, number 9, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
What a nice piece of hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited. Ready for another shot now. Number 9. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he's safe.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The runners are at first and third, one away. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here.
Striding in, Stephen Good. And Dan he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
In the air now, out to left. Under it is the left fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Brian Dozier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pereira leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard to third, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Popped straight up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, number 6, Garth Rahimi.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Mark Leiter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mark Leiter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now at the plate, Stephen Good. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel.
Coming to the plate now, number 9. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you gotta love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kenta Maeda earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jared Eichhoff takes the loss, only his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the
Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Julio Urias will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 9. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Altair going back at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches.
Into the box now, number 9. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Cody Bellinger.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes.
First and second now, one man out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3-spot last. Up next will be Nick Williams.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Hit on the ground to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Maikel Franco.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies lead this one 6-3. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Velasquez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 9, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Rarely do you see a rookie have the kind of game he's having here. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and I'd say he definitely looks the part out there. Gotta love a young guy that can make an impact like this.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers 4. Now in the box, number 9, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Come on!
Hit hard towards the hole. There is Dozier. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman, Garth Rahima.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Number 9 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave him loaded. They still lead it 6-4. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, number 9. The winning run at first with nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, now here's a line drive. That's going to get down. He comes through. And the runner is in from second. Now the relay home. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Los Angeles came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Kenley Jansen gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Sean Newcomb is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. In there, a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Swanson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box now, number 9. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for two. The relay throw. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Heading out towards shallow right. Decker has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Josh Colmenter.
The pitcher, number 55, Josh Colmenter.
Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Echeverria into shallow left. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Taylor. He drew a walk his first time up.
Chris Taylor.
Here now the 2-2. Shot weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now batting, number 9. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a liner.
Dig, go hard.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 1. Standing in, number 9. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the stretch. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
At the plate, Austin Barnes. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Here now the 2-2. He's running. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. On to first, a double play. Brian McCann will be the one to watch. Striding into the box, number 9. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, number 9. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Seared down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Wisler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 9.
First offering on its way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot. Run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 9 is there, and he has it for the out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball into straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, number 9. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the play. One away. Throw won't get him. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Into the box, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Minter, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Comes set and the 0-1. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adeiny Echeverria. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Kershaw looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his 2nd hit tonight. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 down. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they have taken the lead. Digging in now, number 9. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Under it is the left fielder. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Braves. They hold on.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Atlanta jumped ahead in the 7th. Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Aaron Blair, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
In now, number 9. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. At the plate, number 9. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he is in there.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
2-0. None out, runners at first and second. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. So striding forward now, Alex Wood. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in to try it again, number 9. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And he'll take it. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the third out. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready once again, number 9. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The throw home. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So coming to the plate, Brian McCann. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Brian McCann.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann. Home run number 5 on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Settling in now, number 9. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
10-4, the final in this game. Los Angeles scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Alex Wood earns his 8th victory of the season. Aaron Blair struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers.